Chapter 8. This is called The Most Usefulest Cake I Love. I dragged my fruitcake down the hall. Mother walked behind me. Her cheeks were very sucked into her head. Want to drag it? Want to drag my cake of fruit? I asked her. Mother said the word, I'll pass. That's how come I dragged my fruitcake to the moonwalk tent all by myself. And guess what? Daddy was waiting with my other shoe. It had gotten stuck under that big tent, and we didn't even see it there. I put it on my foot. Hooray, I said. Now everything is happily ever after, because I have my shoes named Patent Leather, and also I have a delicious cake of fruit. See it, Daddy? See the cake I won? He looked at Mother, and he looked at my cake in shiny aluminum. He shook his head very slow. No, he said. Don't tell me. Mother rocked back and forth on her feet. Yupper, she said. Daddy closed his eyes. You mean she picked a fruitcake, said Mother. I jumped way high in the air again. Yeah, fruitcake. I picked a fruitcake. And now I would like to see what it looks like. Only I can't even lift this big guy off the ground. Daddy picked it up and set it on the table. I pulled off the aluminum foil. Then I just stared and stared at that thing. It was brownish and slickish, and there was a slippery shine on the top. It got rotted, I said very quiet. Mother smiled a little bit. It's not rotten, Junie B, she said. That's just the way fruitcakes look. I looked closer at it. Yeah, even I don't even see any fruits on this gunky thing. Daddy pinched off a little piece for me to look at. He showed me some hard green things, and some hard yellow things, and some hard red things. He said those were the fruits. I put my tongue on a green one. Yuck! I said, pluck! Just then I heard a voice. Junie B, look what I won at the cakewalk. I turned around. It was my bestest friend, Lucille. She was running at me with a box of fluffy white cupcakes. They had beautiful rainbow sprinkles on them. See them, Junie B? See how delicious they look? Said Lucille. Yeah. So, I said. Lucille looked on the table where my cake was. What's that? She asked. Did you win a cake too? Can I see it? No, you cannot, I said. Only Lucille stood on her tippy toes and she peeked right around my shoulder. She made a sick face. Ick, she said. What happened to it? Nothing happened to it, that's what, I said back. I quick put the aluminum foil on again, then I climbed up on the table bench and I pumped up my muscles and I lifted my fruitcake way high in the air. This could kill you if I dropped it on your head, Lucille, I said very straining. Lucille ran to her Nana speedy quick. After then, I got down from the bench and I dragged my cake of fruit all the way to my car. Daddy unlocked the door for me. Get in, and I'll set your fruitcake on your lap, he told me. Yeah, only that thing will squish my legs into flatties, I said. So Daddy put my fruitcake on the seat beside me. I climbed on top of it and buckled my seatbelt. Hey, I can see out the window when I sit on this thing, and it doesn't even smush down, I said. Daddy made a rhyme. The seat you can eat, he said. Yeah, only I never even want to taste this yucky blucky thing again, I told him. Mother smiled. But that's the great thing about fruitcake, Junie B, she said. You never actually have to eat it because it never goes bad. Fruitcake has been known to last for years, said Daddy, and if you ever get tired of it, you just put a bow on it and you can give it to someone you hate for Christmas. Then him and Mother laughed and laughed, only I didn't even get that joke. Pretty soon, Daddy drove the car into our driveway. I carried my fruitcake into the house, except for just then it started to slip out of my arms, and so I quick plopped it on my kitchen chair. I climbed on top of it again. Hey, look how big I am. I'm all the way raised up to the table, and this fruitcake doesn't even hurt my behind. I smiled very happy. This is the most useful cake I've ever heard of, I said. After that, Daddy carried my fruitcake into my room for me. He put it on my shelf. Then him and Mother tucked me into bed. I waited for their feet to walk away. Then I took my flashlight from under my pillow and I shined it on my fruitcake. The aluminum foil sparkled in the dark. It was the most beautiful sight I ever saw. I smiled some more. 'Cause I'm a lucky duck to win that special thing. And also, I appreciate my comb. The end.
Oh, she finally appreciates her comb.
She finally appreciates her comb. And so did she like the fruitcake or not?
No. Yes.
She didn't like the taste of it.
But yes, she liked to sit on it.
But she liked to sit on it. She liked the sparkly aluminum
Oh,
foil.
I would pick the orange cake.
I